Hello, friends and strangers on the internet. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with a Patreon request. Thank you so much to all of my Patreon members for your support for my channel. I appreciate you all so much. And for all of my other viewers and subscribers, I appreciate you all as well. Today we are checking out a Danish progressive band. Oh, I'm pretty excited. Today we are checking out the band VOLA. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm hoping it's spelled phonetically. Maybe it's an acronym. Feel free to tell me in the comments if you're familiar. And we'll be checking out their song Inmazes, which appears to also be from the album Inmazes. So this is the album title song. Very exciting. It's probably going to encompass the meaning of the entire album or the theme behind it. You know what I mean? It does not appear that we have a music video here or even a visualizer. It looks like it's just the album art. So it's just going to be audio that we're listening to today. And oh boy, it's 7.5 minutes long. So let's get going. Let's get listening to this. Again, we are checking out the Danish progressive band VOLA and their song Inmazes. Let's go. Feels so suspenseful right now, doesn't it? I feel like I didn't appreciate that intro very well because I was trying to grab my coffee cup. I didn't realize I had filled it up. It was heavier than I thought it was. I don't think I appreciated that intro very well when they came in with the heavier instruments. I'm gonna take it back a little bit.
Lightning strike. I saw bodies moving. I took off the fight into valleys glooming. I have caught them all. Every glimpse of failure. Why do you still call? You question my behavior.
Man, I definitely hear that progressive sound. I seem to equate progressive music to have I don't know, I seem to hear a lot of psychedelic elements in what other people seem to call progressive music. And maybe I'm off, but that's just something I seem to see a lot of. Like a lot of psychedelic music or music that was considered psychedelic music seems to have a lot of those guitar movements or even synth movements that are I'm trying to find the right musical words for them, but they kind of bend the sound in a way that is really playful on the ears. Um, and I feel like I hear a lot of that in progressive music as well, like progressive rock music or progressive metal music. And I'm hearing that here. I'm especially hearing a lot of dissonant sounds, especially with what sounds like uh, it's some sort of keyboard. It could be like an electric harpsichord. I'm not really sure, but it's some sort of keyboard that's just like playing these very dissonant chords at this very odd tempo that almost feels like a morning alarm clock, and I'm digging it. Uh, I'm not catching all the lyrics. I'm really caught up in the music composition, so I will read the lyrics afterward. Like I'm understanding the words he's saying, but I'm not cohesively putting together the narrative just yet. So I will probably end up reading the lyrics afterward before my final thoughts. Let's take it back a little bit more and let's keep going. Feels like there's a key change happening here. Something's happening that's making the music sound more uplifting. It was so pretty and soothing a moment ago. Like early in the song, it was really suspenseful and it felt like it was building up to something. It built up to something, but that suspense feeling was still there. And now, then we just went through this calm moment that was really lovely. I really liked that. And now it feels like it's building up to something else. Like I can't tell if it's a key change coming or what, but something's building up, and I want to take it back a little bit so we can fully appreciate it more. All right, let's keep going. It's such a pretty song. It's so easy to get lost in. I keep wondering like when is a good time to pause and like do the reaction part because I just kind of want to listen to it, you know? Like I know I'm supposed to be reacting, but I kind of just want to listen to it and forget reacting. It's just so pretty. Anyway, let's keep going. Wow, what a lyric. Why are you still trapped in mazes you've designed? I think that's what he said. Holy moly. Ah, that's pretty deep. That's pretty deep all on its own. Man, it's like if I didn't hear any of the other lyrics, that one probably was probably one of the more important ones because like the song's called In Mazes, you know? The album's called In Mazes. Holy moly. I already forgot what it was. It was like something about being trapped in I gotta go back and hear it. Like I heard it and I had it and then I forgot it because I started talking. Oh man. Okay, I hope I went back far enough because that was so pretty. Now I don't know what to comment on because I already forgot what the phrase was. Fork it. I'll comment on it later in my final thoughts. But I liked that line, whatever it was that I just forgot it. I'll hear it again, but I don't want to pause it again, so I'll comment on it later, I guess, once I remember it. But it was pretty, and I liked it. Yeah, let's keep going. Feels very odd having this incredibly beautiful and sunshiny, cheerful sounding fade out with this artwork of what appears to be a very uncomfortable man or person. I guess they're not very gender specific, are they? Excuse me. But yeah, that was it was hard to look at the artwork as the song got more and more happy sounding or uplifting sounding. Uh so that was really beautiful. That was really beautiful musically. The lyrics that I was able to catch, very beautiful. I do want to look up the lyrics real quick so I can get like a full picture. It seems that this band focuses more on the, or at least in this song, that the song was more focused on like the composition of it, the feeling of it, the ability to get lost in it, which was so easy to do. Oh my gosh, I kind of just wanted to crank it up and close my eyes and just like drift off into music. Like that was the mood I had listening to this. It was just so beautiful. It was so easy to get lost in. Does Vola write music like this all the time? Was this like a one off, or do they sometimes have? Because I did hear a heavier sound occasionally. So do they sometimes have the heavier, more aggressive sound, or do they do that more often? Those are my questions. I'm gonna go and pause the recording, read the lyrics, come back with my final thoughts, and yeah, be back soon. Oh dear. Now I could be interpreting this song wrong, and it feels very strange juxtaposed with what a beautiful song it was, honestly. But this song, just reading the lyrics, it feels like it's about war. It just does. Like it feels like it's about war. I could completely be off about this, but lightning strike could refer to gunfire, bodies moving could refer to, soldiers moving, taking up a fight into the valleys glooming. I mean, um, caught them all, every glimpse of failure could be, watching death on the battlefield. Why do you still call and question my behavior? Now that one I don't get. That one could be, commanding officer being a little too bossy in the heat of, and it's just like, are you kidding me? But I could be totally wrong. She must find another home, but she won't leave a man in silence. Could be referring to a widow who, I mean, I really don't know. And it could all be metaphorical, okay? Like it could be a metaphorical war, like what's going on in your mind. But my first thought, especially reading the ending of the outro of the song and the lyrics, is that the outro could be referring to PTSD from having experienced a battlefield. And I could, again, be completely off about this. And it could be, again, all metaphorical. It doesn't necessarily have to be the experience of an actual soldier who has experienced, gunfire and war and death and all the other things YouTube might flag my video for. Who knows? But it could be metaphorical. Mental illness can often feel like a battle or a war within yourself and in your own mind. And it could very much be referring to that while giving, imagery of a war to fully describe it. Um, but I could be wrong, but that's what I'm getting. I was going to try to look up an interpretation of the song, but I can't seem to find one. I would appreciate some insight. So if any VOLA fans would like to give me some insight into this song and what it means, but that's the impression I'm getting, is that it's either about war or about mental illness, and using the metaphor of war, or both, having experienced PTSD or mental illness because of exposure to or participation in war and battlegrounds, etc. Makes me very sad, and makes me especially confused considering how pretty the song was. Like it did start off quite suspenseful, almost jarring, and it got really beautiful in the end. And I wonder why. Like maybe now that I have the lyrics in mind, when I'm listening to it again and editing, I'll have a bit more insight. But I'm not sure. But I would appreciate some insight in the comments from any Vola fans. If you would like to tell me more about the song, more about this band, more about this album, which song I should maybe check out next. And I do want to say thank you to the Patreon member who suggested this song and who is supporting my channel on Patreon, and all of my Patreon members. I appreciate you all so much. I appreciate everyone who's made it this far in the video. Not everybody does. I do sometimes talk a lot, and I will see y'all in the next video. Oh, and before I go, if you would like to check out more of Vola's music, the song I just reacted to is the first link in my, or the only link in my comment. Nope, the first link in my comment, if you would like to check out more of Vola's music and check out more of their music and maybe suggest another song for me to react to, you can check out the first link in my description. It will take you to the song I just reacted to. It will be directly from the Vola channel. You can find more of their music there. Alrighty, I'm going to go and end the video here. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye for now.